Kol Halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And Salaki for my voice. Amen. It's springtime, you know, it's allergies, and good Lord, they are killing me. But hey, that's a good segue. So today's video is gonna be affliction. It's gonna be on affliction, and what better example than Job? Okay, there was a man who the Lord took everything from, and he still cleaved unto him. You know, it's a story of strength, perseverance, most of all faith, you know, and courage, you know, integrity, man. You know, he had morals. He put the Most High before every single thing. And you're going to see in the story, you know, I'm pretty sure most of you know the story, but you're going to see in the story, even his woman was telling him to curse the Most High. A lot of y'all be simping for females, you know. You put them on a pedestal. So hopefully you guys learned something from this. And here we go. Now this is verse 1, Job 1 verse 1. There was a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright, and one that feared Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai and eschewed evil. And there were born unto him 7 sons and $3. $3. So like $3. Any one of my videos find messing up somehow. Alright. Moving on. His substance was also was 7,000 sheep and 3,000 camels and 500 yoke of oxen and 500 she-asses and a very great household, so that this man was the greatest of all the men in the east. And this was real wealth right here. He ain't have no FRNs, man. He had cattle, land, you know, and on top of that he had that gold, you know, that real currency, that gold, silver, you know, precious stones. He was a rich man. But let's see why he was a rich man. Hey, he was perfect in the eyes of the Lord. He was upright. Okay? What did it say he did to evil? He eschewed evil. Listen, you know what? Let's go into it.
Strong's H 5493. Sur.
Okay. Yes. To turn aside. Or to depart. Okay? He departed from it. He turned it away. Beautiful. Now, let's keep reading. And his sons went and feasted in their houses. And look, even his sons had houses. How many? He had 7, right? 7 sons and 3 daughters. And they all had their own houses. And they were rich as well. Let's keep going. Everyone his day, and sent and called for 3 sisters to eat and to drink with them. And it was so, when the days of their feasting were gone about, that Job sent and sanctified them, and rose up early in the morning, and offered burnt offerings according to the number of all of them. For Job said, it may be that my sons have sinned, and cursed Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai in their hearts. Thus did Job continually. Okay, so he made burnt offerings for his sons, because he was trying to cover their asses, you know, because they might have done wrong in the eyes of the Lord, right? So he made burnt offerings to the Lord for their sakes. Okay. Now there was a day when the sons of Yahweh, just Yahweh, came to present themselves before the Lord Yahweh. All cast means is talking about the Most High. And Satan came also among them, right? And the Lord said unto Satan, whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord Yahweh and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth? Okay, there is nobody like Job, man. That's why he was the greatest man in the East. A perfect and an upright man, one that feareth Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, and escheweth evil. You see that, man? You see how the Lord is not really giving him praise, but he's giving, he's talking good about him, man. How many of us can say the Lord talks well about us? I know I can. You know what I mean? He's giving him props to Satan. He's giving him props to the spiritual demon Satan. Hey, that just goes to show you what type of man this was. He's a real example. He really is. We should all strive to be like Job. We should all try to be like Yahushua as well. I wonder, this is just something that came up in my mind because of reincarnation. I know that, I wonder who Job is. I wonder who he was reincarnated. I don't know. That might be a question for Elder Manata Zakba. Anyway, let's continue. Then Satan answered the Lord Yahweh and said, does Job fear Yahweh Hashem Ashai for naught? So he's basically saying, does he fear you because he actually fears you? Or, let's see, has not thou made an hedge about him and about his house and about all that he hath on every side? Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land. Okay, so he's saying, does he fear you because he genuinely fears you, or does he fear you because of everything you gave him, how much you've blessed him? So he's basically saying, if it wasn't for that, he'd curse you, right? But put forth thine hand now, and touch all that he hath, and he will curse thee to thy face. You see that? And the Lord Yahweh said unto Satan, behold, all that he hath is in thy power. Only upon himself put not forth thine hand. So Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord Yahweh. Now, so he's saying, he basically said, hey, take everything he got. Every single thing, take it. And see what he do, right? So let's read. And there was a day when his sons and his daughters were eating and drinking wine in their eldest brother's house. Dang. They was eating and drinking. They stayed drinking. Hey, but they had it, The Lord blessed them with it. And there came a messenger unto Job, and said, the oxen were plowing, and the asses feeding beside them. And the Sabeans fell upon them, and took them away. Yeah, they have slain the servants with the edge of the sword, and I only am escaped alone to tell thee. While he was yet speaking, there came also another. So he said, hey man, these dudes came and killed all your servants and took all and took all your cattle. And I was the only one that got away. Now, while he was yet speaking, there came also another and said, the fire of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai is fallen from heaven and hath burnt up the sheep and the servants and consumed it. And I only am escaped alone to tell thee. So they burnt up his sheep. While he was yet speaking, there came also another and said, the Chaldeans made out 3 bands and fell upon the camels and have carried them away. Yeah, and slain the servants with the edge of the sword. And I only am escaped alone to tell thee. Okay, so they took the Chaldeans took the camels, man, and killed the servants. While he was yet speaking, there came also another and said, thy sons and thy daughters were eating and drinking wine in their elder brother's house. And behold, there came a great wind from the wilderness and smote the 4 corners of the house, and it fell upon the young men, and they are dead. And I only am escaped alone to tell thee. Okay, so the house fell upon them. The house literally fell on them. Then Job arose, and this is all back to back. Okay? Then Job arose and rent his mantle and shaved his head and fell upon the ground and worshipped. and said, naked came I out of my mother's womb, and naked shall I return thither. The Lord Yahweh gave, and the Lord Yahweh hath taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord Yahweh. In all this Job sinned not, nor charged Yahweh Bashem Al Shai foolishly. Do you see that? He said, I came into this world with nothing, and I'm going to go out with nothing. Okay? He gave it to me, he can take it away. And that's, hey man, if you really think about it, that's common sense. If someone gives you something, they can take it away just like that. They don't owe you anything, especially the Lord. The Lord don't owe us nothing. It's through his grace and his mercy we have the things that we have. And if you have a little, the Lord gave you that. You know? He can take it away. And Job knew this, man. And he said, blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Man, he was a better man than most. He's a better man than most, man. You lost all your sons, your daughters, your cattle, you know? Damn. He lost everything. Literally everything just then. Back to back to back to back to back. He didn't even have time to react to the first thing. You know? I can see him reacting to the first thing like, damn. They took the asses? Oh, damn. The sheep burnt up? Damn. They took the camels and killed everybody? Man. And then they come with the sons and the daughters. That must have, I can't even imagine, you know? Hey, man, y'all, learn from this, man, because a lot of y'all be losing faith over a rebuke, you know? You'll be getting in your feelings over a rebuke. Or when one of the prophets say something you don't like, you know? Like, oh my gosh, a perfect example is Street Cheaters uploaded a video today where this person said that if the Lord ain't dealing with women, then explain these scriptures to me. And then they listed a couple scriptures, right? So they took offense to it, and they literally went up against the prophets. And when you do that, you're not going against the prophets. You know, the prophets are doing what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is telling them to do. They're feeding the sheep. You coming up against the Lord and his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai. That's who you're going up against. Reading on, Job 2, verse 1. Again, there was a day when the sons of Yahweh came to present themselves before the Lord Yahweh, and Satan came also among them to present himself before the Lord Yahweh. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Satan, from whence comest thou? And Satan answered the Lord Yahweh and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feareth Yahweh Ba'ashem Ashai, and escheweth evil? You see what? Hey, yo, the Lord's bad, man. You see how he said the exact same thing to Satan? Did you see that? You see how he's still perfect? How he's have you considered him? Yeah, the Lord got a sense of humor. And still he holdeth fast his integrity. Okay? And still he holdeth fast his integrity. Although thou moved me against him to destroy him without cause. You see that? He's giving him props again. You see, he's still holding his integrity, even though you moved me against him. You see that, man? Even though I took everything from him, he's still holding his integrity. That's my boy. That's my dude right there. Go, Job. You know, that's and the Lord giving him props. And Satan answered the Lord Yahweh and said, skin for skin, yeah. All that a man hath he will give for his life. But put forth thine hand now, and touch his bone and his flesh, and he will curse thee to thy face. Okay? So he's saying harm him physically, you know? And then he's going to curse you. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Satan, Behold, he is in thine hand, but save his life. Okay? See, then that, hey man, that's a cut to you jackasses saying that the Lord, that Satan rebelled against the Most High in heaven with a third of the angels. You guys are retarded. Christians, basically. Okay? Following the book of Enoch. You don't see that Satan has to come to the Most High before he does something? The Lord has to green light whatever Satan does? He works for the Most High. He does the Most High's will. This is the Most High's will. Do you not see that? Damn. I don't know what... You know what? That's not what this video is about. That's not what this video is about. So Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord Yahweh and smote Job with sore boils from the sole of his foot unto his crown, till he was covered in boils. And he took him a potsherd to scrape himself withal, and he sat down among the ashes. Then said his wife unto him, Dost thou still retain thy integrity? Curse Yahweh and die. Wicked ass woman. Was I just talking about the damn woman prophet shit that the elder Manatazakba was made a video about? Damn, man. Fools. As a matter of fact, hey, that's the spirit. Listen to what Job said. But he said unto her, Thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh. Okay? Fools, man. What? Shall we receive good at the hand at the hand of Yahweh, and shall we not receive evil? Yahweh Bashim Ashai Salakia. In all this, Job sinned with no. I was messing with the whole entire story. In all this, did not Job sin with his lips? Okay, that's what I'm gonna read up to, because that's basically the You know what I can get? Look at this. Look at what it said. Shall we receive good at the hand of Yahweh Bashim Yashai, and shall we not receive evil? Boom. Let's go there. Isaiah 45, verse 7. Okay? I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. Okay? Are you going to get good without the bad? No. That wouldn't be balance. Let me continue reading this verse. I, the Lord Yahweh, do all these things. Okay? The Most High creates good and evil. You can't just get good. What's the point? What are you going to learn from that? You learn from your mistakes. You learn from your chastenings. What are you going to learn if you only get good? And that's not balance, man. That's false balance. And a false balance is an abomination unto the Lord. Okay? The Lord is the Lord of balance, man. He creates good and evil. Left-hand side, right-hand side. Okay? We're not of the left-hand side. We're of the right-hand side. But still, there's a balance to it. There's a balance to every single thing. There's life and there's death. Perfect example. You live and you die. Okay? But in the kingdom, it ain't going to be like that, though. Because it's good to get the kingdom, man. But yeah. And let's go back to Job. Job 1. Because you see how he took away all of his material possessions, man. You see? And still, Job, what did he say? Right? He said, let me calm down a little bit. Job 1:21 said, Naked came I out of my mother's womb, and naked shall I return thither. Okay? He didn't give a damn about his possessions. Salaki, 1 second.